Manly United team, blue and red, vertically going right to left. Referees in possession. Alexis Collins, who scored the winner last week in the 93rd minute to give the Jets their first win from the second game, which would be the earliest they've ever won a game in this competition. As they've turned it over to Manette, this could be a goal already. Bortier in the right place. That might have been the earliest goal in the NPL women's. Definitely for the season. They're going to look to... They need to steady early, the Jets. They've been much better in defence, but as I say that, they turn it over. That was Bizanik, Biazzi. Good save. Followed up. And that was Nicole Stewart who scored 2 goals. Sharp work here by the Jets to try and go through. This is Dobson Lacey. Wriggles away. Can shoot here. And well handled by Drever, who would have appreciated the lack of pace on the... Good hold-up play. Back out Collins. Collins can turn and shoot here. She's trying to fashion a shot. Does so eventually, in the keeper, Jodie Drever, will swallow those up and pace to get back. Tegan Biasi was just about to strike. Another corner to Manly United. Headed back into the mix. Bortier's reflexes were outstanding. She got the left paw onto it and kept it out, and she was just bumped off the ball quite easily then. Here goes Alexis Collins. Dobson can strike from there. Awkward bounce, covered well from Jodie Drever. Down that right-hand side, but the pass was ineffective. Biasi. Richards, they're going to play the 1-2. Chloe Willandau was alert. Needs to get rid of it. Bates sends it over the top in hope more than anything else. Collins is going to play a very dangerous role here. She's 3-on-1. Might want to go the chip over the top. This has gone in. That is spectacular. Alexis Collins saw the keeper off her line. I don't know if it was a miss hit or not. So I reckon she went to chip her, but she's beaten her on her left-hand side. 35 minutes gone to get around Burton. Tries to put on the afterburners. There's Schmelzer to Bizanik. Bonnie Adams out to Lucy Richards. Bit too wide for Zordan, but she cleans it up, gets around 2 or 3 defenders. This is Biasi squaring it, gets it in the back of the net underneath the outstretched arms of Ali Bortier. Tegan Biasi. And as I said, you're very vulnerable once you've scored. Tegan goes very long. You're going to see this in the second half, I can guarantee you. Surely there's a foul there, and it could be a yellow card. And it's a red as well. 2 yellow cards in a space of 2 minutes. And Bonnie Adams has been sent off. It's a definite free kick. 41st minute. Bonnie Adams has been sent off for... Drever claims. And I reckon that might be the last act of play here in the first half. And it is. Half time here at the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. A goal from Alexis Collins in the 35th minute. Fabulous strike. And the referee blew the whistle for a yellow card. So we'll see how that affects the contest. Manly United down to 10 as we start the second half here at Lake Macquarie. Ashley Borg, Borgie the broadcaster on Instagram, with Stephen Roberts on the camera, bringing you the best in Newcastle Jets fortunes. Here's the second corner. Headed on by Schmelzer. Wonderful save by Bortier, extending that right hand. She was going the wrong way initially. Stuck out the right paw. Young lady here, Emma Bates, who puts one through for Kate Heap. Shooting it across here to Dobson, who could go first time. Squares up to Collins. It's that chip over the top from Emma Bates. Crofton seems to have recovered from the knock. Bates, if she gets any chance, she'll put that ball straight over the top or through a gap. Very good at seeing them. That's Throlfa. It's probably too high with this breeze, but not handled well by Burton. Open spaces now for Newcastle to exploit. Duggan, outside Willandau. Takes on, and takes on well. Cuts inside! Oh, that is a wonderful strike, Marnie Duggan. First time off the left foot. Newcastle lead again. 52 minutes gone. Newcastle Jets 2, Manly United 1. For first grade career. And I'll say it before and I've said it again, they're always vulnerable when they score, Newcastle. Goodness gracious. Ball in, that was great, and Schmelzer intervenes. Untidy from Richards. Duggan went in. Dobson's going to strike this. And Jody Drever gets down onto the football. Ella Schmelzer. Schmelzer around sharp. Stewart. This may not be Stewart here. Just going to see on the strike. That was nicely done. I believe it was Stewart. Certainly is Stewart. Stewart to come and put the pressure on Howarth. Clacking. Collins has used the strength. But she just needed to use a bit more guile and get the ball through to Aaliyah Kilroy then. Great touch, Zordan. Oh, she was absolutely hacked. Arrow Smith through. Bazanik! 2-2. Sian Bazanik. That was a cool, calmer, collected finish. Sian Bazanik levels the scores for Manly United. They're down a player, but they're not down on heart and spirit. Manly United 2, Newcastle Jets 2. 6.5 minutes to go in this contest. 85th minute. Like a flash of lightning. Manly, who got the equaliser about 5 minutes ago, goes across to Schmelzer. Across to Stewart. Stewart scored 2 goals in the first 2 games. Will she be the hero? Across to Zordan, who might strike from here. Zordan goes to strike. Good save, Bortier. Exciting finish to this contest here. How's the bounce? Everyone's screaming at the referee. Referee says, just play it, girls. Been a great game. I don't want to get involved. Willandau looking for options. Oh, poor clearance, Horsley. Horsley's got time. Zordan. I reckon she should go herself. Zordan on the left. And it's a goal! Anita Zordan will win it for Manly United. The best player on the ground by far today. She has capped off a magnificent performance with a goal. That gives Manly United the win. 92 minutes gone. Manly United 3. Newcastle Jets 2 here at Lake Macquarie. Another sensational finish to a... They're a player down, Manly. They've scored 2 goals with 10 players. That's a hold on Stewart. Should be a free. And there's the full-time whistle. Manly United. 10 players against 11. Scored 2 goals in the last 10 minutes to win this game by 3 goals to 2. A sensational strike by Anita Zordan with 1 minute remaining. Breaks Newcastle Jets' hearts just as they did to